America is often called the land of opportunity. People come here chasing dreams, hoping to build a better life. But opportunity also comes with fierce competition. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics in 2023, the average American changes jobs 12 times in a lifetime. More than 60% admit they constantly worry about their future careers. In a world like this, one truth becomes clear. If you don't take responsibility for your own life, no one else will. Over 2,000 years ago, Rabbi Hillel said something that still feels powerful today. If I am not for myself, who will be for me? But if I am only for myself, what am I? Let me tell you a story that brings this idea to life. Howard Schultz, the man who later became the CEO of Starbucks, grew up in a poor family in Brooklyn, New York. His father was a truck driver, with no health insurance, no pension, and no safety net. When Howard was just 7 years old, his father had an accident and could no longer work. The family fell into hardship, and nobody stepped in to help. That's when Howard learned a painful truth. If he didn't stand up for himself, no one else would. Years later, when he built Starbucks, Schultz remembered that struggle. But he didn't just focus on his own success. He made a bold decision that set Starbucks apart. He gave part-time employees full health insurance benefits. That might not sound shocking today, but back then, millions of working Americans had no protection at all. For many families, it changed everything. Today, Starbucks has over 400,000 employees worldwide, and more than 220,000 in the US alone. Because of Schultz's vision, hundreds of thousands of workers and their families had the chance to live healthier, more secure lives. He proved the truth of Rabbi Hillel's words: if you only escape poverty for yourself, you might end up rich, but you'll also end up alone. By caring for himself first, and then reaching back to lift others, he created not just a company worth over $100 billion, but also a legacy of compassion. This lesson plays out across American society every day. On one extreme, there are those who only think about themselves. A Pew Research Center study in 2022 found that nearly half of Americans believe society is becoming more selfish. We've seen how that ends, like the collapse of Enron in 2001, where greedy leaders pocketed billions, leaving tens of thousands without jobs and millions without trust. On the other extreme, there are those who devote themselves entirely to helping others, but forget about themselves. Many long-term volunteers and activists in America end up exhausted, even depressed. The American Psychological Association found that over 20% of long-term volunteers suffer from burnout because they give too much without balance. The real wisdom lies in the middle. First, take care of yourself. Learn, grow, stay healthy, and manage your money. If you're not strong, you can't help anyone. But once you're stable, don't stop there. Share what you've learned. Use your resources to help others. As Americans like to say, put your oxygen mask on first before helping others. So what can we do? Start with responsibility. Make a financial plan. Keep learning. Protect your health, both body and mind. And when you're ready, give back. If you're a business owner, take care of your employees. If you're a worker, mentor someone new. If you're a student, support your classmates, join projects, and be part of the community. And above all, find balance. Don't be selfish, but don't lose yourself in sacrifice either. Set healthy boundaries. Help when you can, but don't give up who you are. That old Jewish saying still echoes today: if I am not for myself, who will be for me? But if I am only for myself, what am I? It reminds us that we must take responsibility for our own lives, but our greatest value is not in what we keep, it's in what we give. Howard Schultz rose from a poor boy in Brooklyn to a billionaire CEO. But his true legacy isn't Starbucks itself, it's the hundreds of thousands of people whose lives improved because of his choices. That's the ultimate lesson. Live for yourself so you can be strong, then live for others so your life has meaning.